Hey guys, David here, DeFi Strategies. Today I want to go over 8 topics to consider when choosing a Cardano stake pool. I put together a guide containing some metrics and additional criteria you should look for when evaluating a stake pool. At a certain level, most pools begin to offer about the same returns of about 5%. It's important to select a pool that produces both good rewards and shares your outlook on Cardano, crypto, their mission, alliances, maybe loyalty programs that they have in place to maintain delegation. But pool selection helps keep Cardano decentralized and resistant to attack. So it's important that you control your own stake, meaning that you actually have the keys to your coins, so you're not staking through an exchange that doesn't allow you to have access to your keys. You're using some kind of non-custodial wallet such as Daedalus, Yori, with maybe a hardware wallet like Ledger or Trezor. Yeah, you should never stake your coins through an exchange. You don't have control over your funds and they tend to charge excessive fees. You should also be on the lookout for single pool operators and smaller pools. Decentralization is critical to the long-term success of the Cardano network, and only an abundance of one operator, one pool ideologies can shield Cardano against any attack. Another factor to consider are pool fees. So to maximize your rewards, you're going to want to choose a pool with lower fees. The Epoch or fixed fee is the fee the pool charges if it mints any blocks, or whether they mint 1 block or 40 blocks, they only get that fee one time. Margin or variable fee is the percent of rewards the pool charges for each minted block. So the first block, second block, third block, etc. gets that fee. Another factor we're going to want to consider is pledge. Pledge is extremely important since it directly influences the rewards a pool receives. All else being equal, a pool with higher pledge will produce more rewards. The pledge influence factor is how the protocol adjusts rewards to reflect the pool's percentage of pledged tokens. So the A0 parameter in the protocol is intended to create a benefit for pledging more of one stake to a single pool instead of splitting the stake. So promoting decentralization by incentivizing larger operators to control fewer pools with a high pledge rather than a low one. So since there's no slashing on Cardano, pledging functions as an important mechanism to prevent civil attacks on the network. I think the pledge influence factor, to an extent, may be slightly misunderstood. There's a parameter built into the rewards mechanism that penalizes every single pool that's not completely composed of pledge. So this includes all pools that are not saturated and private receive this penalty to some degree or another. Pools should feel free to pledge as much as they're able to increase their pledge as they can comfortably. A high pledge signals long-term commitment and reduces leverage. It also unlocks additional rewards each epoch, as I mentioned. As a result, it can make your pool more desirable to prospective delegators. Another factor to look into is leverage ratio. So along with pledge, leverage can show a pool operator's commitment to Cardano. Lower leverage ratios and usually higher pledge indicate a pool that has skin in the game. So they're equally, if not maybe more invested than some of the delegators in the pool. So moving on, looking at blocks per epoch and or produced blocks. BPE, or blocks per epoch, is the estimated number of blocks that a pool should produce, assuming that it's 100% lucky, based on active pledge, while producing blocks is the total number of blocks that a pool has minted over its lifetime. Looking at stake and saturation. So stake is the amount of Cardano in a pool. And as a pool attracts more stake, it becomes more saturated. You should be careful when joining pools that are nearing 100% saturation, as oversaturated pools actually get lower rewards than ones that are less than 100% saturated. We can also look at lifetime ROA and 1 month ROA. So ROA, or return on ADA, tells you the performance of the pool since its origination, while ROA, the 1 month ROA, indicates the performance over the last month. Lastly, some special considerations to consider when checking out a stake pool. Delegate to a pool with maybe some or all of the following qualities. So you're going to want to look for pools maybe that are in some alliances. They have backup relays and backup block producers to make sure that they're nearing 100% uptime. But also feel free to chat with your stake pool operator and kind of build the relationship possible. They can be great sources of information in terms of helping you understand kind of the mechanics of how these systems work. But also some pools like the MVX stake pool offer their own tokens to allow you to participate in the pool or kind of have some kind of loyalty program in place to make sure that the rewards are more consistent. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you're interested in anything I'm associated with, everything is in the description below. See you next time.